And welcome back. The Queen City Shout Festival kicks off in just a few weeks, and here to tell us all about it is festival founder Eddie Gamusio. Eddie, how are you?
Good, how are you all?
We're good, good. Thanks for being here.
So, for those who are not familiar, tell us what the Queen City Shout is.
Queen City Shout, our logo has been celebrate the arts, support poverty relief. So it's kind of a coming together of the arts community. For the most part music, but we also, the last few years, we incorporated film and art. And we just showcase, but you know, it's not just the regional and the Ozarks. We've had bands come down from Chicago, Kansas City, Austin. So, but really at the heart of it, it's about our local arts community. And then the other element is all the proceeds from the ticket sales and stuff go to support poverty relief. There's 6 nonprofits that we work with.
Very cool.
Can you share what those 6 are?
Yeah, there's Community Partnership of the Ozarks, Harmony House and Isabel's House, The Kitchen, Great Circle, and OCAC.
Yeah.
Should be 6.
Lots of great organizations there.
6.
Yeah. Now, you were telling me in the break that this is the 12th year that this is happening, which is really impressive in my opinion. So how did this whole thing originate for you?
It started out at Borders Books and Music years ago when they were still around. And it was really, the idea back then was to just kind of have music in the cafe during the slow months, like after the big holiday season. So with the blessing of my GM at the time, he's like, yeah, let's do this showcase. And I've been playing music as a songwriter here for the last 25 years. So I was kind of connected with the scene and asked folks to come and play, and so they were all about it. So it was kind of a lull. We did, I think, 5 years at Borders, and then there was about a 2 or 3 year gap. And really, I kept talking about it to my wife a lot. She's like, you keep talking about this, why don't you bring it out into the city?
It's on your heart,
So then when we brought it out into the city, we started up on C Street.
That's
so
incredible.
It was all across there, and now we're in Midtown and C Street. We're in like 3 different barrios.
Yeah, which I love. And you have an incredible music lineup, but you also have films that you show, which you just said a second ago. So give us a little tease on what films we can expect from this festival.
Sure. So the Moxie's partnering with us this year. They're bringing back Bob Dylan's documentary. So that'll be showcasing on Wednesday of that week. We also have a local director, Dax Bedell. I think he's tied in with PBS. And they did a documentary on the Ozark Mountain Daredevils and the history of KWTO radio. So we're still doing some coordinating with the programming, but I believe that's going to be showcased at the Fox Theater. And then Sato 48 is another partner. So they do the annual kind of mini film, the 48-hour thing where they have to. So what they do with us is they'll showcase some of the kind of standout programs from the year before as a way to kind of springboard into their new season, which I believe they do that in April.
That's so cool. That's so cool. Now, also, there's an art component to this as well. So what do we need to know about that?
So we've partnered with the SRAC, the Springfield Regional Arts Council, and they've provided us with artists that do live painting.
Oh, that's really
So
cool.
we did have a gallery showing one year up on C Street, but this year we have 3 right now, possibly 4, that are going to be doing live art. So essentially, at some of the venues, when you go and hear a band, they'll be creating pieces in real time.
That's incredible.
So, you know, it's free for them to be inspired in any way they want, obviously, but I think with the music and the vibe and the whole scene, I mean, who knows what.
So how long is this? Is this one day, or do you spread this out? How does that work?
It's a week-long event.
Okay.
So it started out as a Friday, Saturday, Sunday deal, but we've gradually been sprinkling in programming. I think for me, just kind of big dreamer, the idea was this kind of our own little South by Southwest. So bringing in the film, bringing in the art, I thought, you know, we can bring in more mediums outside of music and try to incorporate it over a week-long kind of deal. So we're having a big kickoff on Monday the 20th at Mother's.
Very good. Well, there's so much talent here. Yes, and there's so much going on all the time. So if people want more tickets or more information, how can they get that?
QueenCityShout.com.
All right. So. Eddie, thank you so much for being here. We're super excited for this
event. Absolutely.
Thanks for having me. It's going to be great.
All right. Well, coming